The 2% money management rule. We all know the word trading is to make money, and as far as we have learned that as long as you have that in the market, you will be profitable in the long run. So the next question is, how do you maximize your profitability without blowing your account? The answer lies in the 2% money management rule. This states that you should not risk more than 2% of your available capital on a single trade. For example, let's say you have R1,000 to trade and a 60% hit rate on a particular trade. How much should you bet? If you bet the full R1,000 and you have a 60% chance of doubling your money, but you have a 40% chance of losing everything. This is pretty exciting if you're a gambler, but not ideal if you want to remain profitable in the long run. Now let's say you split the bet into two of 5,000 each. The probability of losing two bets in a row is only for 16%, which means your chances of losing everything is much less. Now if you took it even further and split it up into 10 lots of 1,000 each, your odds of losing everything will drop down to 0.01%. Pretty awesome, right? However, the amount of betting every time is still pretty high, as it is 10% of your capital. And if one of those bets go down, you lose 10% of your money. But if you split with the 2% rule, you only bet 200 per trade. Not only does this put a firm management cap on what you can lose per trade, but it virtually eliminates your chances of losing everything. The risk of the trade is calculated by taking the difference between the entry price and the stop loss price multiplied by the quantity traded. Meaning that according to the 2% money management rule, the only way you will lose all your capital is to lose 50 times in a row, and the probability of that is negligible. Now those are good odds. Now as a money manager, your focus should not be on making the most money. That is what a gambler does. It should be on not losing your capital. It's what Warren Buffett said. The number one rule is not to lose any money. There are always stories of traders blowing their accounts, but if you stick to the 2% rule, your story will be different and your trading results will be off the charts. Click on the link in the description below to learn more. Remember to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon to follow us.